So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use this shake transition that I like to use in some of my videos. So let's get into it. So we need a transition for this clip. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go up here to layers. We need to start with an adjustment layer. So we're going to click adjustment layer. We're going to find the center of the cut, and we're going to want to pull a few things in here. So first I'm going to want to grab is wiggle position. So let's find wiggle position. There we go. So we'll drag that into our adjustment layer. Next we're going to find motion tile. So motion tile right here. So we got motion tile. We're going to drag that in. Next we're going to want a VR chromatic aberrations. That should show up right there. So once we have these in, we're going to want to order them in a certain order. So first we're going to want motion, then transform, then wiggle, then VR. So we want motion, then transition. We're going to find motion. Then we're going to want to move transition, and then we have wiggle, and then we have VR chromatic aberrations. Now we're going to want to move 10 frames to the left. So we're going to find 10 frames to the left, and we're going to want to make some adjustments up here. So for output width, we're going to make that 200, and along with output height, we're going to make that 200. We want to mirror edges. This is important so you don't get a edge to your transition. Next, let's see, we'll come down here, scale, good. We're going to want to use this composition shutter angle. The shutter angle we're going to want at 360 to get kind of that blur effect. We're going to want a speed of 10 for the wiggle speed. And then we're going to want to keyframe a couple things. We're going to want to keyframe wiggle amount. And then down here in VR chromatic aberrations, we're going to want to keyframe red, green, and blue. After you keyframe all those, we're going to make sure you're still clicked on the adjustment layer. We're going to hit U, and that's going to show all of your keyframes you just made. Now set everything to 0. We're going to 0 everything out, and then we're going to move to the cut, and at this cut we're going to then adjust our parameters. You're going to want 400 on wiggle, anywhere between 300 and 400. I like 400. Red we're going to make 30. And then on blue, we're going to make -30. This will give that cool RGB effect here on the video. Then now we're going to move 10 frames forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you're 10 frames forward, we're going to then 0 all of these back out. So 0, 0, 0 for everything. So then we get that right in the transition, it's the worst, and then back to everything being 0. After you have all of these parameters set, you're going to highlight them, and you're going to either just hit F9, or you can right click on them, go to Keyframe Assistant, and hit Easy Ease. You'll see all the nodes change. You're going to come to Graph Editor. On Graph Editor, you're going to highlight this entire corner, grab this little dot, and drag it all the way as far as you can to the center. This is going to kind of create a nice smooth transition. Again, highlight those, drag this all the way over to the side. Come back off of the graph editor, and now you can see you have that cool RGB transition. I'm going to back out and I'm going to play this for you. Let's make sure my audio is muted here. So let's play this here. Let it load. So there you go. And now you can see that nice smooth wiggle RGB transition. And there we go. There's a smooth RGB shake transition. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to see more of these edits in Photoshop, After Effects, Adobe Illustrator, all that stuff. Other than that, have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.